Hello everyone, welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. So, last time, we checked in with, Byakuya's death. We checked in and we were discovering Byakuya's death that was so happening, and we got a few truth bullets from it. Obviously, this is the first part of it that we have. And yeah, we were discovering something about his case in this scenario, and that we were taking a look at the camera, the photos between the people and things. We also had the David Lemon case, and, I might check in with Mikan one more time to see if she has her autopsy. So, yeah, overall, there's one thing I want to check, to see how close everyone was to him. Hmm. I don't someone have it. Alright then. Yeah. Let's see, what do we have left? Cause like I could check everything else, but like, cause like this, hold on, remote control air conditioner. An air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? Oh yeah, there's something to do with that. Zap. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room, and the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30. Pretty sure Byakuya's time death was around the same time, so that means that mechanical sound before the blackout. It probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration are as bad as I thought. Alright, yeah, there was something for the AC time. Now then, where else should I investigate? Alright. Hajime, a moment! What is it? We weren't finished with the investigation here. Would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? I go by myself. Some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. If it can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to. I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings toward Hope's Peak Academy. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, but fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. I guess for now, we should switch to the inside of this old building. Let's hear what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall. I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time of it would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so we got. Oh, hey.
Apparently, a great man said, "What's that? Investigation should be done on foot." So that's why I'm also using my feet. I am just walking around for no particular reason.
Well, there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could you by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
How do you know?
So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now.
See, not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears.
I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout. When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right?
Just leave it to our bookie. It's as easy as fried rice and gravy.
Huh?
La la la! I hardly ate for breakfast.
Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy.
Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong.
Should make a metaphor of a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you.
If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if he takes you seriously?
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was. That's right. It was my hero.
Next?
It was Kaizuchi's voice, and then the next voice was mine. Yeah, what a nice work I made. It's the point where it has its own unique charm.
Just continue.
Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Blackout in the kitchen. He thought the blackout was in the kitchen. We need to talk about Terror Terror. I could be wrong, but that's something.
Praise, that's pretty much it. Alright, awesome. Praise me, give me lots of praise.
I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said? He's like, what the hell's going on? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. It's not like I really care. Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that would lead us to the truth?
Then praise me, let me bite ya.
Ouch, why are you really biting me? Ibuki's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Alright then. So we have the dining hall, which we already checked. That's closed. Let's talk to Sonia, never mind.
There's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
Appears that the walls are different color and material. Why is that?
Oh, it's probably a fire door.
Fire door?
You never seen one before? It's a door that that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right?
I see. It is just like a barrier, just lining up plastic bottles around the house.
That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors?
Truly, I am cordially ignorant. I am ashamed of myself.
Alright, the fire door has been added to the truth bullet section. So that's obviously something. But those fire doors. That was something interesting. And he's in that corner right there, so let's go and see if there's anyone else. Which there is not, so should we talk to Nagito real quick? How come Byakuya was able to say what's going on? Makes me wonder. Okay, so he says the same thing, or he wonders at least. Checking my pet. Should I just tap it? Give it some blue RAM. Aw, yeah. So I gotta treat it with kindness. Alright then, so let's check the areas. Let's see who's in the toilet. Huh? It's locked! Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there. Interesting. Oh, it's probably the big man. Is somebody in there? We knocked on the door and tried and call him out to whoever who was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. Actually, this was something interesting. Someone mentioned, Nikomaru mentioned about this door being locked. So, if that's a possibility, and he couldn't open it, then this door, someone couldn't have been in here. Guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. That's something to consider, at least. This is probably an important place to consider. The office. Oh, there's the other dueling case, and there's Kazuichi and Pico. The old spill and circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? Might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Circuit breaker. You know what's interesting is that they never gave us kind of like any clues. Oh. Ten. Well, I level up, so now we should check my pet again. I think once I reach the next 30-minute point, I'm going to go and, what is it? I'm gonna go and get something to eat, because I'm actually very hungry. That's the circuit breaker. Alright. Kind of blended it. Dad! Must be this old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably the blackout probably happened because of this. It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Stepladder? Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it. Gwa! It's here! You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout. So I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. They could have did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Oh no, if someone tripped the breaker, then that means the likelihood of it being Pico. Oh, I don't want to be Pico, bro. Well, firstly, my eyes we work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic. Liar! I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No, no, thanks. Just imagine it makes me wanna puke. Oh, really? Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma is such a nice guy? In popularity contest, he'd take first place. He's not wrong. What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or said to be tripped. Okay. So if they didn't trip it, interesting. Um, obviously. Let's talk to Kazuichi. Hey, isn't Pika the killer? Why do you think that? Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. We were looking for Byakuya after the blackout. I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone. I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pika's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. Well, that is a possibility. And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. So, Kazuchi thinks it's Pico, because she was the one near the office. So let's talk to Pico about it. I can already tell. You tell me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Becca was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here. Supposed to be here? Does that mean... So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the Duralumin case with all the weapons in it? So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... He was only dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, no, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me. Excuse me? What was that? Pico, it appears the bathroom inside is all been is currently occupied, so I ran out of the hotel lobby of your college. Huh? Seems like it'll be a tough path. With cold sweat dropping from her forehead, Pico wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say for myself. I already feel bad enough for Pico as it is. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something. Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? So, basically, she believes we already doubt her. Kazuichi thinks there's a good chance of her being the killer because she wasn't in the office to protect the circuit breaker from being hit. And obviously, if she was there, yeah. So she really just kind of like did a bad job in the end. Also, there's the other AC remote control. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? The timer here is set to 11:30. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? Can't be a coincidence, right? Updated. So there's also one in here at the same time that Byakuya was killed. What else is in? Well, the Duralumin case, obviously. The Duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected. With that same key. Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked. Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission? Look, Byakuya is already dead. There's no point to asking a dead body. Dead bodies tell the truth. That's what I learned from a certain character. It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse. It's open! Forks, kitchen knives. Okay, let's talk about the metal skewers. There's only 4 of them. There's Kazuichi's wrench, so there's a likelihood he couldn't have done it, but even then, that wasn't the murder weapon. Knife in there, knives in there, forks, not and butter knives. Yeah, but it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the key Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. I guess we're done with the office, don't you think? We should get going now. God, I'm hungry, dude. Oh, I need something to eat. So yeah, I don't think that's occupied. I think it's actually locked. That has nothing to do. There might be other things in here too. In this case, let's check the kitchen. Alright. So, we gotta talk to Teru. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout, that blackout totally started me. At first, I thought it was just the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light? Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. See, then I guess it's not possible. Since you were confined in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source of. Such, but I guess it's not that easy. Alright, so the electricity stove was affected, so there's no way you could use that. Dishes. Chinese Japanese. Oh, yeah. Isn't it amazing? I mean, it's so big, even I was shocked. It's a dish fit for our tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Naoma or Azabu. I need to get meat like this in my hometown, much less at Yozami or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where'd you get it? I asked Nikumaru. Apparently, he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekoma is so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Oyama Zabu, so wild country things like that, that's in my mind a lot, you know. Well, I guess it's me has gone to waste, since often this happened right when the party started. No one who ate any food were Akane and Pico, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really was a killer out there, I probably never to keep forgive the killer. He's so scary when he's mad. He's not really. Pretty distance. Yeah, Olympico and Akane ate. Right. See, there's more. Check the equipment list again. But Yakim is the consequence of all the dangerous items of the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just moving to this list. It looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check? Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. That's the case. They probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. So, surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates and barbecue, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is the stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it really doesn't matter. I agree. Well, remember the middle skewer. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen now. Nagito, let's get going. Yeah, sure thing. He's kind of like Byakuya, you know, in the first game, except he is obviously the talented one. And obviously, there's another room. Let's check the storage room. Gosh, should I get something to eat? The storage room is really dusty and dark. My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. Even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a while. Irons. Are these irons? It looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on or iron board? 3 irons on this iron board. Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on? It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? Interesting. Irons in the storage room. Dang, I wasn't paying attention. I'm just gonna take a quick look. So they were all turned on, and then he went on to turn them off. But so yeah, something. He says that something off feels with the iron boards, so we should definitely check it. Take a closer look into those. The Huh, the laundry hamper. Does it have something to do with this tablecloth? There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here. Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain? Someone took it in. And it does, yeah, because of the, so they put it in there, and there's a bloodstain on the tablecloth in, where Byakuya is at. And, the hamper. A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark. I can't really see that clear. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then that's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain! Jesus Christ. Tablecloths. Stacks of tablecloths. It looks like they haven't used it. Guess it's nothing strange here. Stack prosthetics. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have the time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it. You're right. Okay. I mean, those iron hands and that bloodstain in there. Let's clear something. Okay, it looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building. How about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage? There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger? You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're a killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of believing with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know. As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one, just my Hope Speak Academy. Then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage! Yeah, I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. Just think about Makoto Naegi. The moment I left the old building, the strange thing unfolded before me. They're looking for his earring. Oh, shit! So, taking a look at these, someone could have possibly gotten under there and stabbed Byakuya that way. Interesting. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean? Come on, think about it. Look at Byakuya's dead body again, for fuck's sake. The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? It's true. And he was and the only way for him to be killed were to him to either have gotten stabbed multiple times and then fall under, but even then that would have spread a lot of blood, so that's no possibility. Or that's backed off. He could someone could have covered him in a wrapping with it, but even then there would have been ton of blood even on top, so that's no possibility. And there's mostly blood on the floor. So that covers mainly most of the options. So he couldn't have been killed in the inside. He was killed under. That is, I think, the possibility that we reach. And the dining hall had huge gaps between the floorboards. Is it possible to kill Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under there.
Well,
I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The only surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sing under the floor from there.
even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there could be only one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Fuyuhiko. Well, that's a possibility, sure. So someone, but there's a chance that someone went on inside. What if we take into perspective that maybe there's a secret under the inside under the floor in the floorboards, and then someone went under there.
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it was possible to get under the floor from outside. Speaking of which, not long after beginning the Guardian Nonsense, Higo came here.
Huh? He did?
Huh? What happened for you, Higo?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here, all alone at a place like this?
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
How diligent of you.
You're not coming to the party?
Hell no. Even if you paid me, parties are stupid. They make me want to puke.
You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
Oh, of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
No, it's not like that, but...
Then leave me alone.
And then he just left.
So that happened, but why did he come here?
He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone. He's like the main character of an RPG. Yep, have you played those before?
Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Well, let's take into consideration Persona, King, Kingdom Hearts, fucking Paper Mario 1000 Paper Mario games, the Hero from Smash Bros. His game series. God damn, I can't remember, but yeah, it was a dude with a long. There's like many alterations of them, and they're like the Illuminati, and like there's this demon that tries to get power, like basically like that. All right, Chiaki's account. There we go. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him. That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea what the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Deka's cottage. As long as the possibility is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will surely reclaim the Hellhoundearring with my own 2 hands! Seems he has no intention of investigating. Well, basically got what Chiaki has said. Interesting, interesting. Break it! God damn it! He is right over... Not here. No, he's right... He's right over here. Yeah. Fat man. Huh? It's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. And so, Nagito took a deep breath. Monokuma! Yeah, did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma? Hey Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate. Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. That'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already. This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. See? I unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell? It's probably more powered by electricity. Anyway, that performance was a waste of time. See, I guess we should go inside then. Yeah, I guess you're right. Me with my jacket. Huh. He's got a lot of books. Oh, envelope and shit. There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya? There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. In the picture, it's just like fucking Makoto and Kyoko. You should check what's inside. But it's probably not. It's probably... Yeah, you're right. Let's see. The first kill will Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... a crime warning? Oh, we let that play. Let me check my rabbit. No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe. This is why Becca suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Becca. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility, just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret if he had just told us? He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew it was in the letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something without this all by himself, without telling anyone? His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, who sent Byakuya this letter or also killed him? Is that what you're saying? No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us is a killer. But still, we've come all the way, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. That's the case. That person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? Or someone who sent it to him told him to be wary that someone was going to kill someone. They planned to manipulate Byakuya and kill him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who would hell would do that? Murder the... Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Mahiro for a favor, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. On the next time of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Yeah, I am very hungry, and we passed the 30-minute mark, so it's the perfect time to start, to kind of start the next episode later. But yeah, we're going to continue off on the next episode, finish the investigation, and start the crime scene, or the class trial. Thank you all so much for coming by to this lovely day. Peace, peeps.